if you do it right and you don't get sued. If you take our training, you'll make $50,000 or more, and you won't get sued because we're going to help you protect yourself from that. And you'll have a stellar reputation. You'll be getting referrals. You'll find that, I sold the largest install of IBM document management software to the United States Navy that had ever been sold. And the way that I did that was I went to one cryptology base. I didn't go to the entire Navy. I went to one base. So that's what you want to do with your scanning. Go into one small area, do a really good job, and I mean do a good job, and then get your references and go out and do more. All right, so how can we help you? Here's the end. My contact information is here. You have my email. You have my phone number. There's probably too many people right now to go ahead and open up the microphones. We'll just have mayhem. So I'm going to rely on you folks to reach back to me when the presentation is over. But let me show you something, because people are always asking for this. So what we believe is in phase one. Phase one, excuse me, is called the Business Owner's Insight Overview. And what that is that's for the business owner or the manager. And you need to understand, hey, what can you expect if you get into this business? If you do this business, what's expected for human resources? What type of staff do you have to have? What type of equipment? And we do talk hardware and software now at this point. We talk to you about the investment that you're going to make and what can you expect back from it. And this investment is a big conversation. You can invest as little as, I don't know, $5,000 and get started, and you can invest much more and get started. But it all depends, and we're going to show you what it means should you invest a certain amount. That's typically done 4 hours online. It's $9.97. That's a great place to start. And folks, I'll tell you, I wish I had that overview before I got in this business a long time ago. It would have saved months and years of gray hair, which I already have. So there's also an ebook for those of you that like to read and do it on your own. There's $3.49. The challenge is you don't get to ask questions. So the 4 hours is probably a good one. Phase two as a follow-on. Now if you've decided, yes, we want to do this, now you enter phase two. Phase two is a production hands-on workshop. This is a live workshop on live equipment. Okay, it's all necessary forms and labs. There's tracking and reporting tools, operations and procedures manual. It's 3 days classroom. It's $22.95 per student. That's done here in Sturbridge, Massachusetts, once a month. Okay. Now, if you want us to fly to your location, if you got 2 or 3 students, then we'll go. If it's 1 student, they're going to have to come here. But that's a great phase two, and that's 3 days of working with equipment. At the end, they're really ready to start professionally scanning. Phase three, I'm a big believer, as I told you before, that you got to have sales. If you don't have sales, what's the point? So high performance ECM sales training. I get into compliance. I get into the compelling reasons. I overcome objections. By the time I'm done with these students, the 2-day class, they've heard about every potential objection that they're going to hear out there. And better still, they know how to overcome the objections. So this gives them good confidence. Okay. I give them estimating and proposal generation tools. I give them sample statements of work, sample proposals, etc., which that's worth the money right there. Storage calculator, terms and conditions, 2 days. That's $13.95 per student. That's done here in Massachusetts twice a month, but generally speaking, it's generally done at your location where you have your sales team sit in on that. It's money well spent because you'll make it back in no time. Phase four is 1,000% optional. Marketing, we can help you with website assistance. You can read it for yourself. We have done everything. There was 2 brothers out in Arizona that started a company. We literally named the company. We created their logo. We created their website. We did all their collateral marketing materials. That's as deep as we can go with you guys. But if you have all of this on your own, we can come alongside of what you already have. So folks, I am now out of time. I hope this presentation was helpful to you. Sincerely from the heart, this is a really good business to get into. The profit margins are as high as I've shown you, as long as, and here's the caveat, you do it right. So with our training, I know that people can achieve these because I've pulled the reports myself, and we've done it ourselves. Again, there's nothing I can teach you. You can't learn on your own, but it's time to market. If you want to wait a couple of years, go ahead and get started today then. If you want to offer scanning to your existing customers in the next 30 days, come alongside of us and we can help. So folks, thank you so much for your attention. There will be a brief survey at the end of this. If you just fill that out, it tells us how we can help you further. And I hope it was good, and I wish you all the best. Folks, take care. I'll talk to you online.